Hey, it's Jay. We're back. We're going to do something a little different today. I'm going to review my John Deere rear bagger. I have a D110 model. This is for the D100 series, and this is a 42-inch blade model. There's a 42-inch, and I believe this does a 46-inch too. So let's go look at it. Just did it today. Assembled it last night when it was pouring rain out, because you know how you get when you get these little contraptions. Look at that lawn. Did a good job. Got all them leaves up. Got all the grass clippings up. I mean, there was leaves all over this place. That's just the backyard. It got everything up. Wet leaves too actually got up. Here's my model. Oh, I had this thing for 2 years now, the D110, and it still runs. You never know when you store these things, even with that red storage stuff you put in it, in the gas tank, you never know if it's actually going to run the next year. So the engine. Here's my engine. 19 horsepower in there. Brings a Stratton in an engine, I'm sure. You know. I love how they have their own oil filters. I would say John Deere, but I just go heck and I grab a Briggs & Stratton. Of course, here's the battery. The carburetor on this ain't a little different. It's not the universal carburetor. Where is it? It's, which side is it on here? Let's see here. Where are you, car? There you are. It's got that thing on the bottom of it. Oops, where is that thing? There it is. There it is. That weird thing on the bottom. So a little bit different there. So yeah, that's a John Deere 110. Of course, I lubricate all the bearings in there, as you can see. That's lubricated. And the mower deck bearing. And they're all in there. The grease fittings. And you want to lubricate those things so those little bearings wear out. And then you have to get the deck taken off. Thing undone, the bearings replaced. So just lubricate that. You know, every third time you mow it with your grease gun. So let's look at more of this, the bagger. There it is. Goes on the back. And that's a see-through hole. So when you're mowing, you have to turn around and look and see how full it is. Turn around, you look. You take a look. When it's full up, you stop. Of course, there's the port that goes in the lower part of the mower. That is difficult to get in. You have to work at it, but you can get it in. And this port, of course, connects on the top, and then connects in the back. So I just emptied one bag, and yeah, unbelievable. It works good. Look how full that thing is. Completely full, overfilled actually. It was actually up to the top here. I emptied that, and there's the other bag I just emptied. So I can actually say these things actually work pretty well. This one's for a John Deere. I assume they're all kind of built the same. But I looked at the universal ones, they didn't have a John Deere listed on it, so I had to get a John Deere one that's like $100 more. But yeah, and they fit up here nice. They just come in here, latch on the top of this thing. And it's strong enough to hold this, and this thing's heavy. So, one thing when I was building this thing, you know, I watched other bagger videos how to assemble these things, and you can look them up, how to assemble this on YouTube. John Deere D110 or D100 series bagger. And you'll see how to assemble these things. Not too hard. One thing I never could figure out until I spent a lot of time looking at it was this part in here. How the heck do you make this thing fit? Yeah, I'm on the same. I was on the same level with that. Well, if you can see this, if I can get that in there, that's how it fits in there. So there's your hole where the hole comes in, and there's that screen. All I can do is give you a good look at it. That's where you strap it down there at the end with the ties. See the ties in the bottom? And of course it wraps around there. And this, and that, hang on here 1 second. And that, where is that thing at? Yeah. And the handle at the end goes to the side. I'll pull back so you can look what I mean. So and there's what it looks like from that way. But I can never figure that one out. So finally, it took me a while, but I finally got that figured out. That's how that fits in there. Alright, but anyhow, I just wanted to go over the John Deere bagger, and it actually works real well. And well, that's about it. Bye-bye.